given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.
Hello my lovely and beautiful nail friends, welcome back to a new video. So first of all, I want to say sorry about the lighting. I have to be creative with the spot I'm doing my nails because some of you know I'm currently moving, but that's for another video with my life update and everything that's happening. So that's why I don't do a lot of videos right now, but thank you so much for joining in and watch my videos, support me through this journey, even though I don't post that much videos because I just don't have the time right now. So thank you so much for the people that's still here, even though I don't post that much. But I thought it was a cute video to do of me showing you guys how I do an infill. So the first thing I grab is this tool I got from AliExpress. It's really sharp, so you have to watch out for your fingers and your skin, that you don't poke your own skin, but because it will go through and it will leave you bleeding there. So at this point I saw the lighting was terrible and I only had one plug-in here in the wall. So I decided to turn off the vacuum and put in a light. So in a second you will see the lighting will be a little bit better, but I will find a better spot to do videos and will get better lighting. So sorry about that. So the moment I took every bling off, and it was a cute Valentine's set I had on my nails, I grabbed my Belle efile, the beautiful pink one I really love. So here I turn on the light, it's much better, and I use the bit I get from AliExpress. If I can find the link, I will leave it down below. I can promise I find it because I have this bit forever now, but it's my one-time favorite bit to use because I can take off everything I use, polygel, gel, polish, everything with this bit, and it was only like €5 on AliExpress, and they do have multiple sizes, grids and everything, so you have to check them out. So with this bit I'm taking off the length of the nail because they were kinda square, but you will use your hands a lot, you will use your nails a lot, and you will see, that's my dog, you will hear it gets rounded and everything, it's getting long and just messed up. So I use this bit here to take off the polish, the bulk of the nail, because if your nails grow out you have the apex and that will grow with it, so you want to flatten your nail and put the apex back where it belongs. So I will take off everything on my nails right here, shorten them a little, and every bit that has some air on it or just spots that I think doesn't look good anymore, I will take off of this point. And that's what I'm doing here on my nails. And there's polygel underneath these. And I have to say, I really love using polygel on my nails. It's just because sometimes I'm just lazy and polygel is so easy to use. It looks like acrylic. You put it on your nail and you can shape it like you want it. It's not runny like gel. Depends on the polygel you have, because there's always better polygel and worse polygel, and this is the Model 1's polygel, and I will use the exact same one to infill my own nails. But you will see, and I love this color. You can do a lot with this color. It's just a light, natural looking polygel. You can leave it like this and it will look fantastic. You can do a color on top, but also you can use foils to make them look better, or just some crystals on top. I love it. So you will see my pointer finger always curve down. So if my pointer finger is growing out, it goes down. So later on in the video, when I do the infill, you will see I put a little bit more on the tip of my finger so I can make my nail straight again. I also file underneath my nail just to make my own natural outgrowing nail a little bit more flat, because it will grow out. You will see it, the color is different than the polygel on your nails, and it's just cracky and I don't like it. But I just wanted to show you the infill. So I will leave my natural nail underneath, but I always file underneath the nail just to make them a little bit less there, if you know what I mean. So you can do this without an efile. If you don't like an efile, if you're scared you will hurt yourself, you can always use a hand file. It takes a little bit more time with a hand file because an efile is just a little bit more stronger. The rotation is more than you using your hand file, but it will get the job done. And you want to use a 150 or a 100 grit to take off the bulk of your nail, but you have to be careful because this grit is a lot, and if you cut your skin you can really hurt yourself. And I always like to use with my bits with a rounded top, so it's more safe if you go around your cuticle area or anything. You can cut yourself. The older bits before the safety ones weren't safety bits, and if you made a mistake you can really hurt yourself. So this bit is the next bit I use, and this is also one from AliExpress if I'm not wrong, and it came in a set with a lot of bits, but I really love this bit. I also use this bit when I'm reshaping my nails, if the polygel is on or if I do clients or anything and I need to file the nail back into shape. I always use this one. It's really gentle. You can see I use it on my skin a little bit here, not much because you don't want to damage your own nails or your skin, but it's a really gentle one. And it's really nice to use around the cuticle area, make it nice and flat and beautiful around your cuticle area, and also to smooth out your nails. I really love this bit. So after I used this bit, I'm just cleaning up, wash my hands because the duster wasn't on because of the light, and I want every single piece of dust off of my hands. So when I did that, I always use my hand file just to straighten up the tip so it's nice and straight. I want to file my natural nail, just not too much because you don't want to damage your own nail, but just to get your nail some structure so the polygel will stay on. And also I use this to file the sides in the shape I like, nice and straight, because with the e-file it's a little bit, if you make a mistake you will make curves and everything, and you want to use your hand file to make everything nice and straight and in the shape you like and want. So that is the taking off part and the preparation I did. So I cleaned my nails. Normally I will use alcohol, and here I'm using the prep and primer from Model Ones. I really like if I use a particular brand. If I have it, I will use everything from this particular brand because these products are made to use together. So if you mix up brands together, sometimes it will work, but sometimes it won't because it's not made for each other. So in this case, I'm using everything from Model Ones, and I will use from preparation to finish from Model Ones. So first you want to do the preparation and put prep on your nails just to take everything out of your nail, your oils, but not too much. You don't want your nails to be too dry. And then you want to use primer, and also this one only on your natural nails. And then I'm gonna use my base coat, and I use the base coat only on my natural nail because that's where the infill will be, and the product that's still on has structure, so it will stick there. So I only use the base coat on the natural part of the nail. And then I'm gonna give them a cure for 60 seconds in my nail lamp, and you saw me use a dual form just to put some base coat in, because normally I have a piece of plastic to put my base coat on, and I use the base coat for my slip solution. So this method I saw on Nailed by Nikki. She's an amazing YouTuber and an amazing nail artist, and I love watching her videos. There are multiple nail artists I really love watching videos, but this particular method I got from Nailed by Nikki. Love her. So that's that. Then I put the polygel, and it's the natural colored one from Model Ones, and you can do nail by nail. Just put the polygel on one of the nails and then put it in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then go to your next nail, or you can do one nail, put it in the lamp for 10 seconds just to give it a little cure so it won't slip and slide everywhere, because I do use base coat, so it will slip and slide a little bit more. You can see that on my pinky, but in this case, because I'm working quite fast, I choose the method just to put every nail with a blob of polygel, and then when I did all of the nails, I will put them in the lamp for 60 seconds. And you only need a little bit of polygel, and I always caught myself using too much polygel. I'm always scraping off the extra polygel because I'm always putting too much on my nails. And it's just an infill. You want to make sure your apex is the way you want it. So these nails aren't too long, so you don't need a big apex, but you want the strength so you don't break your nails that easy. And I'm still working sorry, full time, using my hands a lot, so I'm always making my nails a little bit thicker just in case. I just don't want to break a nail. I know how painful and hurtful it is, so I'm always making my nails a little bit thicker so I'm sure they don't break. I'm really not a really handy person. I always bump into stuff and everything, so I just don't want to break my nail. But I really like the shape of how I'm doing them. So when you do all of your nails, I always do my thumb after I did the other nails, because your thumb has to go in the lamp another direction. So if I do them all at the same time and your thumb is sideways, the product will slide off of your nail. Your thumb looks horrible. So I always do my thumb at last, and then I'll slide it in the lamp and cure that for 60 seconds. The other nails are cured for 60 seconds. So when you're done with your thumbnail and you like the shape and how it looks, you're gonna cure this in the lamp for 60 seconds as well. When everything is cured, I always grab some alcohol and a little wipe and get the tacky layer off of my nail so there's no stickiness there, so we can start the filing. And I always like to use my hand file first, just to take some extra polygel off that slipped and slide next to my nails, or just lumpy and bumpies that don't belong there, and straighten up the tip of my nail. And then I'm going in with this beautiful gold bit, what I was talking about. I always use this to shape up my polygel nails and file them into shape. You want to go gently around the cuticle area to make it nice, flat and smooth. And I always go underneath my nail just to make my nails a little bit more straight, because when nails grow out, not but everybody, but mine slightly go down and I like them straight. So I always put a little bit more polygel on the tip so I can file underneath and make them more straight. So here I'm going around the cuticle area. And with polygel, there's a little bit of shine to it, so I always make sure that I file everything and get the shine of the nail so it looks matte. And then I think now I did enough filing, and after I use this bit and the efile, I'm going back in with the hand file just to finish up the shape. Always do the sides a little bit more and the tip of the nail, and every little thing I missed I use my hand file. I'm gonna say it again, if you're not used to use an efile, be sure you do it carefully on a really low speed. I use a electric file quite often, and still I'm using it like on a speed 4 or 5, and it does its job really nice. And if you have a higher speed of your efile and you make a mistake or just file it wrong, it will leave a big dent in your nails. So I always put it on 4 or 5 to shape up my nails, and it's working amazing for me. And this is just because it's only making your nails look better into shape, and if you practice by putting on polygel, the shape gets better and better, so you don't have to file that much anymore. So that is what I'm doing right here. So you will hear, maybe, I don't know if you can hear it throughout the video, but my neighbors are fixing up their home. There are new people here and they are drilling and everything, and it makes me go crazy, but for now we have to deal with it. So also with me moving, I did find a house finally. So it took a really long time for me to find a house, but hopefully by Friday I will know when and where I will go, and when I get the keys to my new house. So I'm really excited about that, but I think it will take another month, and I'm living out of boxes for months now, so it's horrible in that way, but there's a little light at the end of the tunnel. So I know now I do have a new house, but not sure when I can get in there. And then there's the fact that I have to paint and move everything and unpack everything, but I can make it my own, and hopefully you guys will still be there supporting me so I can make amazing nail videos in my new place. And if you want to see me film my new house when I get there, do a room tour, please let me know. Also, if you want to see me moving or anything and film that, please let me know and I will do so. So here I'm going in with my hand file just to finish everything up. Just make the tip of the nail just nice and thin, nice and smooth, and the sides nice and straight. So I really like this natural color of the Model 1's polygel, so I decided to leave it this color, but it's not me if I don't put any extra on it. I want to do bling, but I thought maybe just a simple set for this time is really nice, so I decided to use foil on my nails. So here I washed my hands, take everything off, and this is foil I got from AliExpress. Love these flower foils, and I decided to go with roses because roses are beautiful, and I'm using the markartt foil glue, and I'm only doing 2 of the nails. I cure that for 60 seconds. Normally you will cure it for 1 minute, but I want to try to use it on 30 seconds. So I will cure this, and then we are going to put some of those beautiful roses on my nail. And after curing and putting those roses on my nail, I'm gonna put my top coat on these nails, and then you will see the finishing design of an infill on my nails. And I only speeded it up twice, so in 45 minutes I had an infill, a beautiful design on my nails, in less than an hour you have a great design. And normally you do 2 hands, so it doesn't take too much time and you have a beautiful design on your hands right there. So I will stop this video by talking to you guys because I'm talking way too much right now and I hear my voice going bad right now. But I really love the fact you were here, you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope I will see you in my next video. I hope that is the video with my live update. If my voice will stay with me, I can do another video with a voiceover and tell you everything, how it's going, what is going on, and how my life is right now. So again, thank you so much for watching my video. Hopefully I will see you on my next one, and I see you. Bye.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be